2 steps to avoid costly rewrites of your AI agents, as well as avoid costly tool reselections, redoing of your automations, and rehiring people after you lose talent. So this is how we actually document a process, and it's only 2 steps. All right. So when you hear me say, make sure you break it down, make sure you have a checklist, make sure you have all the steps, this is what I'm talking about. So the first step is it needs to be granular. Granular means that each separate step is a different specialty. You would never have one step that says enter the data into a spreadsheet and write a social media post about the data, right? Those are very separate skill sets. You would never have one step that says close the client and then make a social media post about having closed that client as a celebration. Because copywriting and marketing and knowing the community on social media is a totally separate skill than closing and knowing sales. Are there exceptions? Yeah. Are there high-level employees that may be able to do both? Of course. Point is, your process itself needs to be granular. You can always assign one person to multiple steps. You can never assign one step to multiple people. That's what granular means. Step 2 is it has to be robust. Robust means the steps can be accomplished any number of ways. In other words, you're not specifying how to do the step. You would say, enter the data into the such and such spreadsheet. You would not say, go to Google Sheets and pull the data from the CRM. No, because that is part of the system. We're not there yet. We're just documenting the process. And this is redundancy. What happens if your tools fail? If you switch tools, what happens if an employee prefers a different tool? Well, the process still works and doesn't need to be changed. Hope this helps you crush your day, your week, your goals, and your year. If you want AI agents doing the stuff that you don't like, the busy work, the boring work, the painful work, they can do it better than you, like right now. Let's talk.